Happy New Year! It's 2023. 2022 was a moment. It was a vibe in sneakers. We experienced some things, but there's just one term. It has to go before we start 2023. Like, we gotta get it out of here. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ, back another video on Talks with TJ. Thank you so much for tuning in another year. So the term that must go, I'll just get straight to it. Flopped. We cannot head into 2023 with this term in sneakers. We just can. Now, if you're not new to the channel, in 2021, I had two different videos on terms that I just really didn't want heading into the year for sneakers. That consisted of poor man's, must have, just in relation to everyone must have a shoe just because you think or the masses have said it's a must have. So poor man's must have, but also brick and then slept on. A shoe is not, it's not a bad thing. People consistently say, oh my God, like everyone slept on these. No, people just may not genuinely like the shoe, or people may love a shoe but not feel the need to buy a shoe. That is the direction I am heading in 2023. I can love something and not own it, and it doesn't change the fact that I love it, appreciate it. I think it's an amazing pair, but I don't necessarily need to own it. So that's at least where I stand in 2023. Those are four terms that I just really would love to not have, but they're very much so still present. They're present in my comment section all the time when I watch other videos, when I'm scrolling on Twitter or Instagram. They're there. They're just, they won't go away. Now, if you missed those videos, I'll go ahead and put them in the description box of this video, but flopped has to go. And why does it need to go, at least for me personally? It's only looking through sneakers through a very limited resale lens. You're looking at sneakers based on a profit margin being there, not for the brands, not for Nike or Jordan or Adidas or New Balance. No, you're looking at it in terms of, oh my goodness, if I buy this shoe for $200, what's the profit margin present for me? And if there really isn't one there, then I think it's a flop. I'm just very confused by that. If shoes aren't hitting a certain threshold in terms of profit margin, we're now considering it a flop within sneakers. I'm not understanding it, because that's also perpetuating this very real thing we always complain about, that shoes are difficult to get our hands on because everyone is looking to just resell the pair instead of actually wear the pair. So to me, a shoe didn't flop if it actually made it to market. That design team, the concept, the designer, the artist that's working with the brand on the shoe, if they were able to bring this sneaker from the drawing table to the actual public market to sell for retail, then guess what? That's not a flop. They did what they set out to do. But now, if a shoe doesn't sell out immediately, it's considered a flop. If a shoe doesn't have high resale value, it's considered a flop. If it's not living up to what somebody else has done in the past, then it's considered a flop. Just buy the shoe if you're interested in the shoe and you want to wear the shoe and enjoy the shoe. If you are not the actual person that designed the shoe and then the shoe doesn't do well, okay, maybe you would consider it personally, right? Maybe you would take it personal, like MJ, of a shoe being a flop. If in your mind you just think a shoe should automatically sell out because you're that great of a designer. Okay, I can buy that, but outside of that, the only perspective I can think of in terms of you thinking a shoe is flopped is based on the fact that it has a very low resale value. And if it came out and everyone expected it to resell up here, but it's reselling down here, oh my goodness, it's a flop. Can we just do away? Can we not have that term in 2023? Also, heading into this year, can we get away from the thought that an OG, because this is usually when it happens, right? That an OG Jordan is being disrespected because it hasn't sold out. How is that disrespectful to the shoe? We're in this mindset now. We're so conditioned to think that the only way a shoe is a good shoe is if it sells out. You all don't feel that way about Air Force Ones, like triple whites, and those it really took a while for them to start selling out. But you didn't feel that way when those were readily available for you to walk in any day of the week and pick the shoe up. So if it wasn't considered disrespectful then when those pairs were just readily available on the shelf. So if a retro drops and it doesn't automatically sell out, that's not disrespectful to the shoe. It just means whoever wants to actually go and they want to go buy the shoe later on past release date, they can do that. I don't understand the whole concept that it's disrespectful that a shoe isn't selling out. What do you guys want? Do you want pairs available or do you not want pairs available? Because there's a lot of contradictions that happen in this space. Like, you're not happy if it sells out and it's not available, and then you're not happy if it's just readily available for somebody to go and pick it up. We have to, we just gotta I just want to get past this in 2023. I really, really do. But again, I'll go ahead and link the previous videos from 2021 on terms that I really just wish were not a thing within sneakers, but I understand, like, probably not gonna get my wish, and it's probably gonna be a very real thing that we continue to see in 2023. I hope not, but I appreciate you tuning into this video. If you missed any of the previous videos of the countdown sneakers I did for 2022, I'll go ahead and put some of those up here. As always, act your age, not your shoe size, and Happy New Year. Peace.